So I was watching the new episode of The Boys, and I realized Homelander is the worst Superman to have watching over Earth. He's the most evil. I'd rather have Conquest protecting the Earth. I'd rather have Burn Bright protecting the Earth. I'd rather have Nolan. I'd rather have Zack Snyder's Superman, even worse, protecting the Earth. He may have been tripping in his movie, but at least he's not bathing in warm titty milk. Most people take bubble baths. He's taking a breast bath and not in the hot way. Homelander is tripping so hard in this season. He's trying to become God. He's trying to replace Jesus Christ.
I rebuke thee.
He's trying to find the Vault 1 formula so he can be immortal and become a God, have people worship him. He wants people to worship him in the church. You can't even save a plane full of people. At least if he has somebody like Nolan, he can save an airplane full of people. You really said, I can't save everybody, so everybody gotta die. I could take a few people, maybe save a couple of lives, but then y'all might snitch and tell the people how I couldn't save a full plane, so everybody gotta die. And then when the video come out, they say it's AI. The reason why I would rather have Nolan. Nolan, at least he's able to redeem himself and become a good person. And he was able to control himself for years. He was able to blend it and he actually saved lives. Homelander doesn't even save lives. They do fake savings. They save people for a show. They do moon landing ass hero work. They're fraud as a heroes. They're glorified celebrities with superpowers. They have superpowers and they don't even use them to help people in the Boys verse. A-Train saved one person and it changed their life. He never thought to save anybody before. Homelander, he doesn't save people. He's actually just a murderer. He's a murderer. Look, Nolan, Invincible, man, he used to get his ass whooped so bad. But Nolan was able to be calm. Homelander, somebody threw a bottle at his son. A bottle at his damn near indestructible son who he was punching on later on in the series. And he lasered his brains out. And people started cheering for him. Say what you want about Conquest and Nolan, but they have a reason to be evil. Nolan is trying to get the world right so the Viltrumites can breed, which is bad, which is evil, but guess what is better than? Being in a concentration camp wearing Homelander merch. At least I'll get Anissa to come land on his dick. At least I'll get some super powered pussy, some Viltra vagina. Homelander, I get hard labor. The only home this guy should be landing is hell. That's the only place he should be landing in. Hell. And y'all say, Conquest is such a monster. He kills all these people. Man, he conquers planets for fun. But has Conquest ever made a guy jerk off in front of him? I'm talking about jerk off. And the Conquest is like, come on now. You can get hard. Go ahead and spit on it. Spit on it. And then when the guy couldn't get hard, and then when he came, He lasered his dick off. At least Conquest can't laser shit. Homelander can laser shit. And he's weaker. But he has a more deadly power for killing humans. Man, say what you want about Burn Bright. Yeah, he's a monster. But he had 2 loving parents. He just turned out like that. Homelander came up from a broken home. He's a test tube baby. And look at his father. His father is a racist, rich Nepo baby who told a black woman, I don't take orders from a black woman. The only time I let a black woman lead me, it was Aunt Jemima, and that was with a cock ring and a little bit of syrup. Dog. Homelander is messed up in the head. Somebody like Thrag, he's evil, but at least he has a purpose. He's trying. Listen, Thrag, spoiler alert, but Thrag didn't put nobody in slavery. He didn't put nobody in concentration camps. He just hid the Viltrumites on Earth. And the Viltrumites could have just took over Earth. They could have put all the humans in slavery. They could have killed Mark, slaughtered all the superheroes, and it would have been over. And at least they have Cecil. At least the government and the heroes are separate. Homelander is having people who support Starlight rounded up out of their homes and put in camps. He's taking innocent moms. He's breaking the First Amendment speech. He wants to become the dictator of the earth. This man evil. So all right, maybe y'all have this point about, Nolan did this, Burn Bright did this, Superman did this in this verse, but no other Superman has said deep, blow A train.
Blow A train.
Superman never said Aquaman, suck on Flash. Never happened. It's never happened. And at least the Justice League or the Guardians of the Globe would try and fight Omni-Man or Superman, but the Seven, they're just a bunch of dick riders. Look at the Deep. He's eating fish because Homelander told him to. He was on his knees about to blow A-Train because Homelander told him to. There's really no hope. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Is there a worse Superman than Homelander? Let me know. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.